Hair dyes and chemical relaxers are chemical applications. Hair dyes are chemical applications, just as a chemical relaxer is a chemical application. Case closed. You apply these chemical applications improperly, you will damage your hair. You need to time it properly, and you need to do it properly. Time it properly and do it properly according to your own specific hair needs. For example, you should never ever dye your hair on the same day you relax your hair. Why, Shima? 2 chemical applications on the same day on our already fragile afro textured hair? Think about that, ladies. A lot of you are ruining your hair with these chemical applications because you're doing it improperly. It isn't the chemical application's fault. 99.9% of the time is your fault. It was my fault too. I've done some of these things improperly. Let me share a little story with you. I had hot oiled my hair a day before applying a chemical relaxer. Now, the hot oil is not technically a chemical application, but let me just share this story because it was a disaster. So, and I want you to avoid it, or I want you to, share this message with any other young lady that's thinking about doing this. Never ever hot oil your hair, your scalp, and sit under a hair dryer with the plastic cap, and then the following day, or maybe even that same day, you apply the chemical relaxer. What happened was that the scalp became all bunched up. It's kind of like overprocessing. Remember the scabs I talked about when you leave the relaxer on too long? Remember that story I shared with you with the beautician that practically ruined my hair? When then I left me scabs all over the place. That happened the same thing. The hot oil treatment and chemical relaxers do not mix. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? So anyways, there was just 2 little messages here I wanted to share with you, because I know I want to read them to you so that just in case you're going through the same thing, I'm helping a whole bunch of you at the same time. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, let me read you just another one. One more right here. Hi, Shima. I have always admired long, beautiful hair, but never got a chance to get it. I began to get relaxers at a very young age because my mom said she didn't know what else to do with it. Well, I don't either. I try real hard not to put heat to it, but without it, my hair is so poofy. I want to know what I can do to grow it out just like yours, and what to do on a daily basis, because beauticians don't always know what they're doing. Good point, little sis. I'm 17, and in a year I will be off to college, and I want my hair to be as long as it can be before I leave to go to school. But most of all, I want it to be healthy. I really appreciate what you're doing for the women of color in our community, because just like you, I was the girl who got teased because my hair wasn't the longest. So please, please, please help me. Thanks. Well, first of all, Lil Miss, I didn't exactly get teased for having short hair, because even when my hair was short, it was always thick and it was a lot of hair. So regardless, in a way, I had more hair than my fellow sisters of color, but it was still damaged. It wasn't being taken care of properly, and therefore it wouldn't grow. Okay, so let me just tell you why I even became interested in helping other women of color grow longer, beautiful, more gorgeous Afro-textured hair. I too was going through the same stuff. I too believed that black hair couldn't grow, that nappy hair was the bad hair. I believed everything because, you see, you're bombarded with all these images of other women with super long hair that's not our color, and you want that long hair. So and then to be told or to be shown subconsciously that because your hair is afro textured, it's so-called bad, it's nappy, that it will never be that length. that really hurt. That hurts a lot. It's painful to the point of tears going down your eyes, you know. And it eats away at your self-esteem too. It eats away at your self-esteem, and some of us know how to deal with it, but some of us don't, you know. We become bitter. Some of us become bitter and full of hate and jealousy of the other girls with the long, super beautiful hair. And this is why I get so much hate from a lot of women of color that come on my page that see all this hair and they cannot believe it's mine, that it has to be a partial weave or anything that's not the real thing. It just can't be real. Just can't be real, because they were just like me once upon a time. They were told subconsciously or right in their face, you got that ugly, nappy, no good for nothing, damaged hair, and just forget it, honey. Just forget it. Well, if I would have forgotten it, you would not be seeing all this today. If I would have allowed my self-esteem to be completely destroyed, you would not be seeing all this today. So yeah, I was 17 years old myself, and I started self-educating myself on Afro-textured hair. Everything I could learn about Afro-textured hair, I learned it. Nobody taught me this. Nobody taught me anything. I had to get upon myself to learn. So I keep stressing the self-education thing. The school system will not teach you everything. They will not show you everything. I said that on my Shima is not 100% Negroid videos. But that's another topic. So learned everything that I could about our type of hair. And then one day I started just by accident. I think I was hitting my early 20s. I put my hair up in a bun, left it like that for a week. You know, I just didn't want to bother with it. And then at the end of the week, I took it down and I saw that the ends were so much healthier. Wow. Sure liked it that. I didn't get it yet. I didn't get that protective style like a hair bun will actually help you grow out your hair. I didn't get it yet. But then I just started doing it like that because I liked it the way the ends looked. And because the ends were healthier looking, it was also easier to comb out. So I started doing the hair buns more often, and I left it even longer. The longer I left it, that's when I started noticing the longer my hair was becoming. I was still using grease at the time too. Grease is bad. It clogs. It doesn't penetrate through your hair strands. Like the professional oil that I created, my Shima oil. My Shima oil. Hope you. A professional oil that I created, it doesn't penetrate straight through the hair strand. I was still using grease because that's what I was told. You know, that's what was used in my family. But then I remember I was researching everything I could about Afro-textured hair, and I realized that oil was much better on our hair than the grease. So I started adding eventually oil and the hair bun. Just left it alone. Just leave it alone. Lo and behold, 1 month later, it finally clicked. The longer you keep the ends of your hair protected and oiled, the longer your real hair will become. The longer you keep the ends of your hair protected and oiled, meaning moisturized, the longer your hair will become. So that's what I did. And then I started experimenting with more protective styles like the French twist, and then the braid outs, the individual braids. I realized that as long as the ends remain tucked away, hidden away, my hair will reach any length that I desire. It won't stop growing at a certain length. Our hair grows forever. Our hair grows forever unless you have a severe medical condition. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. So, well, ladies, you know, I'm gonna do something right quick. I guess I wanted to show you what the normal day-to-day Shima looks like. So I got done up a little bit, just, you know, because I'm on video and stuff. I'm gonna put my hair in a simple ponytail so you can see what the normal Shima basically looks like 99.9% of the time, which means I'm still taking care of my hair. I am not always wearing my hair loose all the times because I like it healthy.